Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo, I'm running with Wolfi. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I had a good nap. I'm feeling good.
Alright, it's awesome. We have a great match set up for this week for the North American ReBooT Cup between Ascendant and Solentz. Hopefully I said that name correctly. Apologize to the team if I did not, but I'm not quite sure who Ascendant's going to use in their roster here, Wolfi, but it looks like Kryja, Dull, Discreet, and I'm not quite sure who the other person is, to be honest with you.
The other person, that should be... who was it? They definitely have three on the roster. I know that. Dole is their ringer, I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
that's Bravo. It's Bravo.
Oh, it's Bravo in disguise? Okay.
Yeah. We don't know what he did, but he's in disguise.
There we go, alright. The ping balance comes out. I believe that's what the vote was. They just said slot, so
slots.
Ping balance should come out any moment. I mean, it does look almost even here, but just a little bit off as... Not quite sure which one is it. Oh, it's Discreet with a little bit better connection than most of the others.
Oh.
Here we go, Wolfi. North American ReBooT second cup match hosted here. Opening attack, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, Charger. Start us off, Wolfi.
You see the Hunter and Charger coming from the bottom, it looks like. And Spitter from the top. Oh, they are changing position. Survivors are just waiting. They did drop. Ella staying at the top, trying to cover. Hunter going in, does land. Charger also lands. Spit a bit later than Hunter. But not a lot of damage overall.
I never thought I'd miss a gun so much.
No, not that much at all. You're right. The damage is minimal. Looks like they're going to be able to push past this choke point without any issue. So they're holding W pretty hard. We'll do a roster rundown real quick. So I believe it's Bravo, Kryja, I believe Discreet, and I believe a ringer was Dull. And why do you take the other side for it?
Shall do. Ooh, and they shot the alarm. That's a lot of horde coming through. And for team Solentz, I hope I did that correctly as well. We have Skydai, Slost, Angelito, and Anza.
And with them hitting the car alarm here, Wolfi, they're going to have to sit tight for a second. They can't push too quickly here. You don't want to be caught spawning the tank up with common still about, and it doesn't look like Ascendant looks too eager to push the issue either. So it looks like we're just going to wait for a standard alley hit as soon as these commons are cleaned up, it would seem.
I mean, they have a really good hit for this alleyway.
Damn it! Alright, let's hustle, people. Storms come up quick around.
Even though they shot the car alarm, though, Wolfi, they only lost 3% by doing so. So it wasn't really much of a hinder on the survivors rather than just time.
Yeah, definitely. But I wonder what the survivors are going to do now. They're going to rush inside, they're going to bait and run back. There's a lot of ways you can play this. But the Charger is blocking that on the left-hand way.
Reloading.
Oh, Nick trying to bait. Hunter just making some casual noise, as he always does. And they are rushing to the inside of the right. Hunter does not manage to delay. Tank is up. Charger misses. Hunter lands. Spit going through, but not getting anything.
That car would have did something crazy. I would have lost it. But this tank, the survivors, I mean, okay. Oh, but that almost could have been disastrous, I think, if the tank would have went in there. But the tank for Ascendant is into the hands of... I'm not quite sure who that is, to be honest with you. Oh, okay, it's Bravo, thank you. But Bravo is at the hatchback now. This is forced... Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't know if the survivors can... They're going to have to run back now because the commons will be. They have no choice. And now they have to fight it inside the playground area. Running back would be even more dangerous, and Bravo is just going to get more cars. The survivors now have time to run back, and they found out that they can do so, so they're going to. But Bravo's going to have so many cars flying through the sky. Let's see. Oh, look at this hatchback. Oh, it just comes up a little bit short. Here comes another sedan. That's in a good spot. Bravo can knock this hatchback over, but doesn't look like he's going to go for it. He wants to try to catch him here with this sedan. Oh, it's flying through the sky. Nick, oh, it almost misses him. Another sedan flies by, almost hits Ellis. These are crazy hittables. Almost hits Nick in the back. Nobody has shot the tank yet. He's at the high ground with 5,300 HP. He's going to drop in on them. He misses his first punch. He has a tri-cap, by the way. First punch at about 3,700 HP. Second punch at 3K. Third punch at 28. In cap goes down. He still has 2,100 HP. The Hunter lands. He throws a rock. Charger lands. Smoker lands, but he takes the pole. Oh, the hatchback somehow misses everybody, and it looks like they're gonna be able to kill this tank, it would seem. Nick almost misplays that. Smoker misses. I cannot believe how many cars Bravo has missed. It is mind-blowing, but they're going to get 2 in caps and a survivor at half HP with pills popped, another survivor half green, and that was a crazy tank fight, Wolfi. What a crazy start for both sides.
Oh, insane. They must have been freaking out. There were so many cars, there were so many close calls. When you could get in caps, they were freaking out, I bet. But they survived it, at least. With 2 end caps. Hunter making some noise in the back, does go in. Does land, get a triple boom. Ooh, Boomer stumble into the spit with the jockey, going for health. Ellie's getting a lot of damage there.
It was beautiful 2-2 coming out there to maximize the damage there, Wolfi. Look at that. I mean, they just got Ellis down from green all the way down to about 15 temp and had to pop his pills, so I mean, they've done a great job on protecting their damage bonus. The only thing that suffered was from the 2 win caps, so it's perfect pretty much otherwise, but the damage bonus is open on 2 and spawns are up, and it's going to be a tri-cap with the Boomer. Hunter is going to spawn behind the 1 trailer. Smoker looks like he wants to get a pullback. And they're hesitating a little bit here. Smoker gets a pull on to Nick. 1 punch, mischarge, Boomer stumble, another punch, 3rd punch, 4th punch, 5th punch. Oh my goodness. They stole Nick's lunch money, but they give him pills so he can be fast, and the damage bonus suffers. And wow, what a follow-up from that without a spitter. Great damage there, Wolfi.
Indeed. Ascendant is not letting them go out easy on this one.
Reloading.
By the way, in chat back, was that really your friend? I'll unban him if he's not. I thought he was being rude, so if he is, let me know. I'll unban him. But for now, the last hit's coming up here. Wolfi 2-2 with the Hunter and the jockey. They don't have time to sack. I think they have to run with it.
Hey, there's a safe room out there.
Yeah.
Everyone ready
There's
for
not
this
time.
shit?
Not enough time. Another 2-2 with the Hunter and jockey.
Man, this right here hurts something fierce.
They are bleeding, so they can't bait for too long here. Boomer's trying to get that little sneaky spot. Doesn't seem to get any sight.
Okay, this seriously hurts.
They are going forward now. And jockey lets him to stumble for Nick onto the spit. The hunt. Decent damage coming through with a 2-2 at the end.
Yeah, and it got rid of almost all the health bonus too, Wolfi. They got the rest off of Nick with that hit. He had just a sliver. Ellis loses his sliver too, from 4% down to 1. So, I mean, they still got bonus, 516, but they're going to have to perform pretty well with their infected against Ascendant, because they've been known over the past couple years to make it in every playoff bracket for every cup that they've been in, even making it deep. 1-1 as well, a couple second places too, so the team Solentz, I believe I said that name correctly again, really going to have to show us that they can keep up with their infected against Ascendant.
Fair enough. Well, you're the first 3 people in the world I have ever...
I mean, where tank spawns, there's gonna be a lot of things that could happen. But let's see how Team Solentz decides to send. They are going immediately. Charger charged right inside, missing completely. Jockey getting the land, a single punch. And okay, actually a man of damage from that mischarge. Hey, watch out! Surprisingly.
Yeah, it was. You're not kidding. Wow. All of it was on Dole, though, so it was all a stack, really, if you look at it, Wolfi, because Raija only lost 1 HP. And I really don't think, and if the infected hit here, I really don't think the survivors are going to take this back. They'll probably push the issue. They're going to try to get the car alarm, but unsuccessful. They're going to try to put the boom on the car alarm too. And not going to get it. Nope. And I bet you they just hold W here. There's no real threat except a pound spit.
No.
And they're going to do so. They're doing it. This tank's being fought forward. First tank of the game for Team Solentz into the hands of Zakdai.
Oh my god, Dole's just eating that spit for lunch.
Oh my
For
goodness.
no reason.
That's 3 punches if he doesn't pop his pills now. That's an easy tank target.
Yeah, he ate like 12 HP from that spit alone, I think.
And he's going back to get his toy.
I mean, yeah, why not? Always good to have 2 instead of 1. Hunter does not seem to go. They're just sacking.
I'm not sure what they're stacking for though. Gonna have
Not
a
sure
boomer
either,
now.
but maybe that's what they want. But I feel bad for Dola. He's been just eating every hit, every SI at this point.
There's no car up here, Wolfi. They could push him.
Oh, you're right. He has to back up now. He can't really commit. And he is climbing up. A boom does spawn, but then the best position gets popped. And now they're just gonna rush at MK, actually. They have the distance for it. Only a charger could reprehend them a bit. Defending.
Really
Charger
risky.
going. Dies. Hunter also dies, and this
That's
just might
safe
be
room.
a safe from rush.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just a safe
safe
from
room.
rush, MK.
Yep.
Unless a miracle car appears from somewhere, but I doubt it will. Ooh.
And yep,
Oh,
they're
another
gonna make
goal.
safe room. This hatchback needs to be a miracle. And it's not, and they're gonna walk in with 89.8% of the bonus, saying, what do you need tank for? If you're not gonna commit it, we're just run past it and walk into the safe room, and they do so.
I mean, yeah, if there's no cars, you don't have to worry about rushing, right? Especially when one SI is down as well. There's just no threats.
That was the only reason why I thought it was questionable for him going back to get his car, and that's what happens when you do so, and you send the whole attack in, and you run away as the tank. I mean, it's nothing wrong with running away there, Wolfi, but he had to stay in front of the survivors and not letting them go. And I just hope that their morale is not broken here, because that is a massive first chapter score, Wolfi. 1188 on hard rain is absolutely one of the highest
You can
scores I've
call it-
ever seen.
You can call it even a perfect score at that point. It's barely less
12
than
points.
90%.
Yeah, you're right. 12 points away from it. Ascendant almost
Basically a
put up a
perfect.
perfect score. That's how close it was. 12 points away.
But I mean, with these 2 error maps coming through, there's still a lot of points to come through. So if you get some nice tank wipes, or wipes overall, they can still come back from this. They're sending this hit quickly, yeah. Everyone's just popping. LA's seeing a bit of spit damage, but not much. That was a real quick one, MK there.
Yes, it was.
Boomer did die first, so it's gonna be in the sack order again, and Spit died last, so that there's gonna be no spits. Which is not most ideal, I think, around this area. But the separation could be really good if there is a good boom. And they are sending it! Boomer gets popped, Chuck gets killed, Charger misses, tongue cleared, and that's no damage.
Yeah, the momentum is with Ascendant big time as Dull walks backwards into a wall, gets stuck for a second, but only a half-second delay as they regroup. But this is interesting, though, Wolfi. This tank is all after the drop, and this is not a tank that you can push. He is going to be right at the end, so they're going to have to retreat here. So Ascendant can't be too cocky because the Infected can take advantage of this situation. So let's see what the Infected choose to do. Even if they full send here, Wolfi, the survivors cannot push. This is way too dangerous.
Yeah, as you said, it spawns at the end of it. Oh, a 2-2 separation, trying to get that separation, but unfortunately Shocky died. Hunter lands briefly, but no damage. Spit damage, but then coming through. Tank is spawned, and they will be running it back. Yeah, Nick getting a melee. Make sure maximize hit damage. Tank is cautious of not being chipped. And yeah, as you said, it spawns right at the back, and you just can't push this one. You have to play it here.
I mean, they could definitely have done it, but it would have been disastrous. I can guarantee you that. There are a lot of common infected up front there, at least 12 and a half. And 18.
Look at this hit, they would have passed.
And they're gonna go. They're going again. Interesting. The tri-cap, and they full send, and they're not gonna have time to sack again into a tri-cap. They're gonna have to commit with a boom.
I say that they should have just killed the charger at that point, not the whole hits. A smoker is really essential here, MK, and we know it. A smoker can get an easy corner.
And they're chipping him up pretty good. Soften him up about 500 health. Still going down here, Wolfi. And they kill the boomer. They did not have time for that. Wolfi,
just 2 SI with the tank. There's just 2 SI with the tank now. Smoker has to get at that early pull, but too far, gets a ton cut, and the tank has just no help so far. Just hitting all of that damage, but Rochelle gets a bit stuck and eats a punch. Hunter lands for briefly, misses a punch onto Rochelle in the corner. Hits the third one. Another one. Will he go down?
Is it bad?
I think the charger in-capped him, or it was friendly fire.
No, discreet Shadow.
Okay.
Discreet Shadow.
And even though they didn't only had 2 SI for the commit, I mean, it was kind of a standard tank. Got one in-cap. So it wasn't a lost tank fight at all for the infected, but it's just pretty much standard if you ask me. And after the and after the in-cap, Boomer goes in first. Doesn't die first. Nice sack order, and they're gonna go for a quad at the top of the hard rain Ducatel Sugar Corporation building. But I don't think they're gonna be ready to go at the top though here, Wolfi. I think they're only gonna have 1 or 2, and it might make them send their quad early, and they might misplay it. With Cryja taking off.
I think Cryja is just getting that push in. They do have the smoker charge as the first ones to spawn. This could be a lot, actually. But no, they're just going through. They are just going through, and they decided not have enough time.
I hit it.
Missed opportunity. But they do have a quad, and they are sending it. Smoker misses. Hunter just falls. Charger gets killed. Jockey landing briefly. Hunter going in now as well. Smoker dies, and that was basically a no-hitter, I think.
Yeah, just a little minor damage comes out. I mean, there's a little bit of DB under Rochelle, just about 4%, so it really wasn't anything. I don't think any health bonus was taking damage from that hit. It was just DB, so not much at all. I mean, they went for the right target, but the Hunter was not even included in the hit, and now they got to sack into a quad, and they're just going to go Boomer Spitter, it seems. Spitter should probably go here if they want another quad, or I don't even think they know what they want to do.
I think it's customary to get a quad in the corner.
Alright.
But I guess they're trying to cook something else up MK that we haven't seen.
Charge spit. Looks like they just want to guarantee damage. So far, it was about 21% from the tank, and the rest is all SI, so just about 13% damage from special infected, not much. As Ascendant looks dominant so far at the start of this cup here.
Oh, a double!
I mean, it was an awesome hit, but the clears were just phenomenal.
Head for the side. Keep moving.
That's Ascendant for you. They just know how to clear it better.
I think the Charger did a great job, but his support just wasn't quite synced up enough. I think the idea was perfect, but it just wasn't executed perfectly. But they still do get a little bit more than 11% damage out of it, as they go for one desperation hit to deny them half the bonus. Boomer comes in, Hunter goes in, oh, and they don't even get the hit. And that will be Ascendant putting up a 2-chapter hard range score of 2,504. And Wolfi, that's got to be one of the highest I've ever seen. Again.
Just from 2 maps, 2,500. That's insane. I don't know what to say, MK. That score is just humongous.
It's funny. I type in chat to unban the person, And it says unable to unban user. I don't understand that.
Yeah, who did you unban? And why did you ask me if he's a friend or something?
No, it was a friend
You
of,
said-
of Vax, and they were, he was getting a little aggressive in the chat, and I didn't know who it was. And I know who Vax was, so I thought he was being aggressive, and apparently they're friends, and I have to wait till the stream's over to unban him, so tell him I'm sorry, Vax, and I'll do that.
Well, I'm not too associated with Vac's friends, you could say, but I know the Vac teammates the one we played in the tournament. Oh, a nice pull coming from the front. Hunter going in. Spit landing as well. And that'll be a quad sack right there. If this quad lands MK, it's gonna be devastating.
Yeah, right now they're down 2k, and they have a lot of the map to navigate, a tank to go through, and to gain point delta, they have to put up 56% of the bonus just to gain about 4 points. So they need to shine by all means, and this quad is looking scary right now as it is out in the open. Definitely advantageous for the special infected. And here they go, they're gonna spring it. Jockey goes in, Smoker gets a pull, gets cleared, Charger lands, Jockey lands. Hunter cannot find a target. Oh, and they get the quad! And no way! One of the most delayed quads I have ever seen. And they're gonna go down almost 2k. And that Hunter, who is the Hunter? Doll taking forever to find the target, but they do so. And I am flabbergasted.
I mean, I've seen quads, you know, in my days, but I've never seen one this delayed before.
I cannot believe the Smoker did not get cleared. It is unfortunate. I like him trying to body block himself behind the Charger, but unfortunate. When you have to reload both of your weapons, Wolfi, it's the worst feeling in the world, but it looks like that's what happened.
Yeah.
The 4-year quad. That's what they said in chat. That's funny. 4-year quad.
Goddamn. Very senile type of quads.
So with this match decided, Ascendant's going to come outside the safe room having to deal with the tank at 51% of the way through the map. Jockey's going to rocket off the top, finds a target. Hunter! Oh, what a turn skeet from Kryja. Blasts it out of the sky. An attack shut down after a successful Jockey at the beginning. And this will give them the sugarcane field. Boomer gets a double, but it ain't going to matter at all unless Kryja gets common lock, which he will not. And I don't know if they go with 3 here, Wolfi. I don't even think it matters. Nope, they make it.
I mean, they have a smoke charger for this, so they could get an end cap with a charge here. Maybe even a death charge if they're extremely lucky, yeah? Which they seem to be going for, actually, yeah? Or would they wait for a quad when they drop outside?
I have no idea.
I would prefer to go outside with the squads, but they're just sending it. Charger tried it! Almost actually had it!
Kryja's so lucky. He almost gets death charge, but he had just the right angle. And they're going to be able to traverse, get this tank up safely. I like the try from the infected, just unable to execute. And it will just be a little bit of damage, about 5%, a little bit less. But here's the third tank of the game. And it will be into the hands of Ansaza. And
you see, this is why I love barrels, MK. It's just flux charges. This is why I love barrels.
Oh, that's a rock.
Oh my.
Careful.
No one's just eating everything in this entire match. He's been non-stop harassed by SIs, now he ate a rock. And now he's being harassed by a smoker as well. He doesn't get a break.
Really aggressive on this tank, and I mean the survivors can do this though, Wolfi, because look at the score.
Yeah.
Nice curve rock
Down to
though.
5.2. Yeah, the curving is curving. Besides that curve. And the tank is committing with 4,000 HP. A lot less. 3k now. Support still not in play. Oh, Boomer popped right into Kreisha's face, getting punched after punched. Another punch. Oh, misses one, but does get the end cap. Whoever popped that Boomer in Kreisha's face, Kreisha is mad right now, MK, you know it.
Yes, he was. He'd be like, okay. That's exactly probably what he said right when it happened, so check that.
Probably.
On his VOD afterwards, but for now they're going to survive. Tank, about 20% damage. Pretty standard tank again coming out from the special infected. Nothing too extra special except for the rock that landed on the Dole before the commit. But the only unfortunate part about that rock landing was it was on his grace period, so his grace was gone while his support was down. It didn't really have the best support when he committed with another trike 2-cap boom, and they go in here with the Hunter early. Spitter dies off, Smoker pull in the back. Not much damage. I would say the best thing about that hit was the stack order, because they're going to get a Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter for the next attack coming up.
Indeed.
Never mind.
Also, Gracious
They kept the
insane.
Smoker. I eat my words. For some reason they kept it. I have no idea why.
Why not? And Gracious is going insane with the skeets in this game, MK. This entire match. He's just getting skeet after skeets.
What's a quad? I take it back. What do I know, Wolfi?
What do we know as like longtime players, right? But they're actually hitting right now. Jockey does land, making Rochelle drop. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger lands. Smoker done clear. Not that much damage.
You know, I think due to the fact that they cleared that also in mid-air while Rochelle was falling, and it got hung up, that the fall damage didn't take place either. So I think Rochelle should have lost about 20 HP in fall damage. But it did not happen.
True.
And they're going to walk in again with a bonus of 65% as they leave Rochelle out. Put her in the spit.
But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The skeets are coming through.
3,712 for 3 chapters of Hard Rain. Extremely impressive.
You don't see this type of score in Hard Rain a lot, MK.
No. Sometimes
At this point, at most, you get 2k maybe here, you know? At most.
without their third chapter score, sometimes that's all you see for 4 chapters is 2,500, but putting 3712 up for 3 campaigns of Hard Rain, it almost guarantees them their 3k. I mean their 4k, which is quite a feat to do on Hard Rain due to the chapters worth so little. You got 400, was it 400, 400, 500, 500, 400, 400. That's what these campaigns are worth. It's actually less than Dark Carnival. Dark Carnival being 400, 500, 600, 500. So this is actually the lowest value campaign, Wolfi, technically.
Yeah.
And that's a huge score for it.
There is. They are gonna sack into a quad here though, MK. It looks like.
Yeah, I like the call.
And yeah, they're not gonna have enough time because it was so early and there was a split block, so they didn't get out earlier as well. Oh, DP!
Oh! That Frey? Was that Frey?
Frey's not playing in this one. That's Bravo.
Okay, Bravo. Okay. I can say usually that's Frey. Frey is known. Frey, Welty, and Yeesis known for their hunters in the sky, but Bravo's showing off. Saying, sorry guys.
See, those were ceilings. Those were ceilings, MK. That was just a DD.
Oh, it was just a damage bonus. Okay. Still.
Yeah.
Down to 66 health.
Just from that. Oh no! Oh, they get one. I'll try to get that punch in through the charger. I like that attempt.
And the jockey too. They might get greedy here and rush this.
And that's gonna be their downfall probably, because Char does get the respawn. Smoker is in position as well to help the charger. Everyone is in position. Spitter just came up as well. Smoker does not land the tongue. Jockey does land. Charger trying to get something but misses, unfortunately. Smoker's not having a field day with his tongue at all.
That's 3 in a row. Oh, 4 in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh, there he goes. He probably. Oh, he gets the fall damage.
Oh. No.
So So his smoker actually ends up getting a lot of damage, even though it doesn't show on the board, Wolfi. But he gets Nick to fall. I mean, not Nick. Ellis to fall down and lose half his
It was
health.
Coach. It was Coach.
Or it was Coach? Okay. And
Maybe Alice
Toledo.
fell as well, but I only saw Coach. Maybe Alice fell as well. I didn't see him.
Hell no. Oh,
Let's see, can this boomer get something? Nick is being a bit greedy up there, sitting up there, and does land it on him. Oh no!
I didn't know if I was gonna call it, but he just sits there and takes it.
I mean, where's his cover as well? You know, with the SMG's the other shotgun. Brandy was blinded.
This gives him time to get his rage up, which will give time spawns to get in rotation. He might actually be able to commit with first pass. He doesn't though. But this is gonna be his commit. He's got to. Does not have time to go again. And he is in. Goes over to the water towers instead though, to minimize the chip on his commit. Takes the high ground. Survivors
A
are
classic
pushing
play,
him.
dude.
Smoker gets a pull, and they don't clear it. He's got to eat his pills. He does. Oh, the tank's kind of stuck out here. Rock out in the open. He finds a target. The jockey lands. Charger can cover it. The Charger does, but the tank kills the Charger and punches the Survivor. Rock lands onto Coach. Pole and Jockey are still going off. There's a pull out in the middle, and the tank's not going for it. The tank decommits with 1,500 HP, and he gets shot while decommitting down to 13 and change. And this has been one hectic tank fight, and the Survivors are so separated, and they're going to have time to commit this tank again. Rock misses, and I'm speechless.
Yeah, I have no words.
I mean, they eat all their pills. They throw another rock. Nick has not eaten another rock yet since the beginning, though, but everybody else with his team has taken a lot of damage. They're going to send a Charger. It misses. Fall Rock goes out. He gets the rock with the Fall Rock, then gets out. Discreet.
Oh my god.
Trying to get as much value. And almost a ladder punch. Rock from around the side. And I think this is probably the extent of what he'll get. As he's
How
trying
is he
to
still alive?
I don't know, but he's extending this tank as long as he possibly can. His spawns are up. He has a chance to go for another one. He's running out of time. Second pass. He shows himself. He's got to get out there. Jockey comes over. Doesn't get Nick. Here's the rock. Not going to land it. And this should be Discreet's tank dying off here.
You see in chat what they said?
Oh, he gets
That's all?
another rock.
Oh!
Wolfi, and he gets out. 227 HP, and Nick eats it again. And Dull says, I'm giving them a chance. As he gets, oh my goodness, that rock was so close. Can he get another one? Oh, he gets another rock. He comes out in another end cap. WTF comes out. As he's like, how is this tank not dead yet? The Hunter's gonna try for a grind out. And it's another rock at 227 health. The Charger comes out. Jockey lands as well as the Charger. And it's another rock that comes out. 227 health. Still misses the rock this time. Jockey lands again. It'll be very difficult to land anything here, but that time he gets blasted out of the sky. And it looks like Discreet's tank is finally going to come to an end here, as that rock is blasted out. 10%, 5%, and he is finally killed off. But what a entertaining tank coming out from Discreet, NA's finest. And, well, not finest for this game, for this tournament match, but Ascendant's finest, I guess we could say, Wolfi. But what an entertaining tank fight that was.
How many rocks was that MK? Like 7?
At least 4 at the end with 227 health.
That was a lot of rock hits. I can keep count.
I couldn't either, but man, the rock.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is, man, but I love seeing. Oh, the Hunter just misses. Almost again, though, Wolfi. I almost missed it, but thanks for saying something with that little excitement, because I completely missed it.
Yeah, you understood the assignment.
Yeah. So it looks like just a distance game now. Now it's just like just stay alive game as Rochelle is almost down by common.
The Hunter's going for it.
Oh, let's go. Here he comes.
You okay?
I got the camera on him.
He's trying to get that ceiling.
Thanks for saving, ma'am.
What the hell were we thinking stopping here? Dang!
Gotta go now. You're running out of space. Here it comes. Oh, he doesn't
He
have.
still has time. He
I think
has
he's
time.
He's waiting for the opening. Okay, he's gonna do it on the other side.
Yeah, they still gotta traverse a bit.
Oh man.
Oh, and he falls. Loses all that distance. Oh, but the Spitter doing God's work, and the jockey covering. Getting Nick all the way to the bottom. In caps. 2 down.
Here it comes.
Hunter still up in the sky,
Oh,
and
he gets a
him.
25 on the in-cap guy.
Ooh. Tongue
like-
barely missing.
They just want the kill. Look at the screen. He says it counts. Oh, he gets another chance. Can he get in there to end it? Here he comes.
Oh.
Oh, and he lands on another
Oh.
in-cap guy again. And the M2 and Rochelle is going to stay alive and save the 3 survivors as a double 25 comes out from Discreet, but on in-cap survivors. And
Pretty messed up. Go down again and that's
I mean, for a team that's getting kind of blown out here, it is quite the entertaining match still, nonetheless.
Definitely.
Oh, Rochelle makes it
Oh.
out. Oh, Rochelle makes it.
He didn't go down.
Oh, hell.
She made it. The hero.
Discreet 225s on in-caps. Oh man, we all love Discreet. But
Gotta
Discreet,
get those free 25s, you know.
Hey.
Make sure they're secure, you know. Get the damage in.
if you just look at the stat sheet when it printed out in doc form, technically it says he got 225s, Wolfi. I mean,
Technically, yeah.
as we come on to the
Might have
final.
not been on, might not have been on moving people, but it still got it.
Yeah, it did. It did it. I thought he was going to get Rochelle at the end. That would have been a great ending, but he don't do so. But a quick ready ups. Tank's going to be instantaneous. And that was we're just seeing for fun.
Reloading.
Ascendant, will they hit the 4K, Wolfie? Can they survive tanking at 4K? Or will they ace it and go 4.5?
Guess we'll have to find out. Jockey just gets slapped. Tongue coming through gets instantly cleared. Spit is just trying to survive at this point. Does do a little spit in, but goes all the way to the ground.
I don't know if you saw what happened, but that might have been capped coach. I don't know if you saw what happened, but the spit was mortared in there, and coach jumped over the opening and it almost landed on his head. I don't know what would have happened, but it would have been entertaining. Oh my goodness! Go ahead, take this away, Wolfie. That was so close.
Oh, come on. He got that punch in. He will try and get that car. Nick using that, whatever that is, the little posting. Does hover, but Kreisha eats the car. Oh, but the car does miss. But I think we'll definitely get this kill secure here. Still alive. There we go. Just keep punching that car.
Polish Phenom has left us, Wolfie.
Indeed. Now it's all about that car. Charger trying to go. Barely misses. Oh, is it Discreet's turn to eat it? No, he's just running all the way back and car's still in the same position. Hasn't really moved anywhere. Ooh, almost a rock. Nice boomer pop coming through.
Oh! Dull again, Wolfie.
What is his obsession with rocks?
Actually,
I think it's going backwards.
I think they picked on him a lot, don't you think? Every chapter Dull was picked on, if you think about it.
I mean, most like 60% of the map he had 0 damage. That's why they were picking on him last map.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Not quite hard
that was
enough.
almost
That was close.
really good
Wolfie.
fire. Yeah, but they are gonna rush it just like map 1.
Are they gonna
Charger
get in again?
missed it.
I think.
It depends on the support and how much they can delay, yeah. So it's just the smoker here, down getting cleared, and just the boomer up, and the other SI not being able to spawn. I think they will make it in time, actually.
Yeah, it tanks AI
Yeah.
anyways.
There's no issue.
And we've asked, will they do
Kreisha might have died, but the three of them made it.
4K? Looks like it's happening, Wolfie. There it is.
Well, almost 4.5.
4,384 for Hard Rain 4. Extremely impressive showing. But yeah, I
just
do.
gonna need that core, man.
I do agree. That rock coming out of the sky on that angle when the survivor came over the roof was hilarious. They just into Dole's face. It's like he couldn't even see it coming. You know what I mean? It literally just went over the top and it was there.
I mean, the only Ascendant players who've eaten rock is Dole at this point. They're sub. No one else in their team, I think, has eaten the rock yet. Ooh. Entertaining tanks, definitely. And they're just rushing it through. Charger does land, but gets cleared mid-charge. Smoker getting a bit of damage. And the tank's off to you, MK, this time. Enjoy.
Dole. Oh, they shoot the car alarm.
Oh, no.
I don't think they realize, but it doesn't look like they care right now as Nick
Oh,
is
he fell.
being really aggressive. And he pays
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Metal in the sky. Oh, the hatchback. Dole gets 2 down. He gets the spare. 1 down on one side. Oh, the charger somehow. What a charge landing. Here comes the hittable.
And the Hunter.
Hunter with an Uzi
The Hunter
on him.
coming.
He gets in cap
Oh,
next
but
to a player though, so he's gonna get cleared. The XDs are flying out in chat from both sides. Dole's having a little fun here. And can he clean it with this? Oh, no.
Ooh. Close, close.
Good hit though. And he tries to find Rochelle as the jockey finally finds it. And that should be the GG's. And that will be Ascendant getting the victory over Team Solentz with a score of 4,383, 1,159. GG will be. GG.